T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds.
The red zone is available for making crepe Suzette.
T minus 40 seconds.
There is no flambe cooking in the white zone.
T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds.
Always
10,
exciting, isn't
9,
it? I don't know what's going to happen.
7, 6,
Suspense is killing me.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nothing happens. It just stops. It's rubbish.
Bit of an anticlimax, that.
Did you feel like you were in an 80s nightclub there, Carl?
I did. I was really enjoying myself.
But enough of that. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rikers Beard Live, where tonight you get Carl and you get me. And Richard's having a break this week. I think he's done too many gigs. He's burnt himself out.
Richard.
We'll look at the comments in a little while. But Carl, what have you been up to since last weekend?
Very much the same as I was up to most of the week before and the week before that. Mucho work, especially now the sunshine's coming out. Oh,
yes, yeah. So, for those who don't know, Carl is the landlord of a lovely pub, and it does have lots of nice outdoor space. So, come the summer months, you get summer drinking time. Oh, fabulous.
Absolutely. Can't go wrong. Nice countryside pub.
Where you are, Carl?
Sorry?
Do you get nice sunsets where you are? Is it a sort of nice sunsetty beer garden?
Absolutely stunning sunsets over the back of the beer garden.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think I've sat in the beer garden during a sunset.
Oh, you're missing out. You're absolutely missing out.
I must come up and visit again soon.
I think it's an absolute necessity. In fact, if just for that reason.
Oh, what have I been up to? I've been in conversation with various people about forthcoming conventions. I've been in the new Rikers Beard Secret Echo Base, which is a fantastic new facility that we have at our disposal. It's very cool. And mainly, actually, for this weekend, I've been sorting out stuff in my dad's estate, which is a bit weird, going through all the letters my dad enjoyed writing to his bank manager. Often the letters back from the bank manager said things like, "Can we remind you that you bank with us, not the other way around?"
Love it. Well, just so you don't feel like you've missed out, James, this is what sunsets at the back of my beer garden look like.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, so,
very privileged.
I'll just briefly mention that John Turner, the famous painter, came down to Margate, which is just round the corner from us, and near where Richard lives, because of the fantastic sunsets, which he said were the finest in Europe. The disadvantage of which, though, is that you are still in Margate. Anyway, let's talk about London Film and Comic-Con, which usually is around the first week weekend in July,
Yeah, or lack thereof.
which tends to be around when my birthday is. And well, my birthday is the same date every year, but it just happens to be around about when they schedule LFCC. It had been moved backward to June because of issues with booking Olympia. Since Earl's Court has gone, there aren't too many other options for things like LFCC now. But apparently, for various economic reasons, they've had to take the decision to call it a day and push it off to next year. So there will be no LFCC this year. So I just throw it out there. Shall we do another RikerCon?
Absolutely. Of course, we should do another RikerCon.
Here he is.
Ba-da!
Sorry, chaps. I had matters that were swirling out of control, which has still been resolved. So.
Proud of pleased you hear that.
Yeah. Sorry to jump in late like this. And I'm not. Please just continue and I'll chime in.
So, yes, I floated the idea of a RikerCon. So, if in the comments people would like to let us know what sort of format you'd like to see for that. Now, you have to bear in mind that when we do these things, we've already invested lots of time and energy and blood, sweat, and tears into it, in just organising it and bringing sets and things. So, we're not in the market for putting money of our own into renting venues and the like. Previously, we were lucky enough that Richard's friend Jamie was the landlord of a local hotel and let us have the venue for free on the basis he made some money in his bar. But we haven't got a venue like that unless we knew someone who ran a pub.
Do we know?
A pub with fine sunsets.
Yes. A pub that's got a bit of space, maybe even a nice large beer garden, plenty of parking. Maybe even get some, rent a couple of marquees to go in said big car park that suffers from beautiful sunsets late in the evening. If
you think of anyone, Carl, you let us know.
Absolutely. And if you chaps can think of a reason to come and visit at all, by all means, drop me a line.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but your car park has been certified free of dogging now for at least a century.
Well, maybe not a century. You can definitely remove 10 from that, and you'll be accurate.
Let's nip into the comments for a while and see who's joined us this evening. So, first up, as nearly always, it's dear Gary.
Oh, hi, Gary.
Gary. Hope it's going okay. Gemma, good evening to you. Where did you pop up and put some comments? I forget, Gemma. Oh, it'll come to me. Lee, nice to have seen you, albeit briefly, 2 or 3 weeks ago at Kent Comic Con, where you saw me looking harassed and running around trying to find where the stage was that I was meant to be briefly on. No one knew. But, yeah, that's good. And the lovely Megan.
Hey, Meg.
Here, Meg. How are you doing? Judge Crater has appeared. Good evening, ladies.
What, how, Alan?
And he's voting for Carl.
Always, Alan.
No one's yet put any heights in, so that makes a change. Carl, where is your pub? So Amanda has asked, Carl, where is your pub? Define where in the world you are, apart from it's in the north.
Yes, so it's in the north, approximately 1.5 meters beneath me. I'm roughly 20 miles south of Manchester in Bollington. Lovely little village, just on the outskirts of Macclesfield.
So there you have it. Alan has correctly identified it's up north.
It is.
James, good evening to you. Welcome as always. And lastly, in the comments so far, yes, RikerCon. So, Mark, I believe, is it next weekend is Warp 2?
I think it is next weekend, yeah.
I think I'm right in thinking Friday is the 1st of May. I know that because I've got a dentist for 2 hours. So I think it is next week. Yes, those of you who might be going to Warp 2, let us know what you're looking forward to about it. I'm going to hazard a guess that when they do the next one, they might call it Warp 3.
The pattern would follow.
I was going to do that thing from The Apprentice. You know, do you guys watch The Apprentice?
Yes.
And the interviews where Mike Suter is usually the one who says, "So, you've chosen this this name. Have you got the domain name?"
Yeah.
Oh no, you haven't, have you? Because I've bought it. So I thought, just for fun, I might see if I could get warp3.com. And then sow it with misinformation just to be mischievous, but in a fun way.
Generally, I'm really interested in seeing the comments. Thank you for telling us when it is. But what is it you're looking forward to the most about Warp 2? Because I've heard very polarizing reviews of Warp 1. I didn't go myself, so I can't give a judgment. But I'd like to know what you're looking forward to about the convention.
So it's the weekend after next, by the looks of it.
Mm.
And Megan is looking forward to meeting Doug Jones. Now, if I remember rightly, he's Saru.
Correct.
Yeah, he's the one that could act.
Character.
Yeah, he's the one that could act in Discovery.
Ah, what about Jason Isaacs?
He wasn't in it for long.
It's true.
He was the main cast member that was a really good actor in Discovery. Actually, no, that's not fair. The chap who played the engineer, Stamets, was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
he was good. He was. Yeah, I
Irritating.
enjoyed him. He was good. Apart from those two, I think that was fucking laughable.
Well, yeah. So Warp 2 is the big convention ahead of Destination later this year. What guests have they got? I'll go and look.
Doug Jones is going to be there.
Yeah, I've heard that Doug Jones may be putting in a
Martha
appearance.
Hackett. So I was speaking to someone at work, which doesn't happen very often, and without going into it too much, they've big Star Trek, long-term Star Trek fan, never been to a convention, genuinely didn't realise that any Star Trek conventions still were happening in the UK. I was like, yeah, they've been for some time. So this lady, lovely lady I was speaking to, was saying, yeah, she might go to Warp 2. She's a massive Voyager fan, so hopefully she'll get to meet Martha Hackett.
So the current guest list, I have it up in front of me, is Doug Jones, who's described as an extra guest, Armin Shimmerman, who's described as a bonus guest. Don't know what the difference there is. J.G. Hertzler, he's always good fun. Don't get him started on politics, though. Regular guest. Martha Hackett, regular guest. Robert O'Reilly, regular guest. Todd Stashwick. Now, he's hot property at the moment, isn't he?
No.
Well done.
Carolyn Seymour, friend of the show, Carolyn Seymour. She's lovely. She's wonderful.
She's lovely.
Many.
Honestly, what a gentlewoman. Lovely, lovely lady.
Yeah, very, very easy to talk to, and has been in so much stuff across the years. What a wonderful actress she is. Alison Scagliotti, who I think I had to look up when they first announced her, and I still don't know who she is. Sandro Roster, regular guest. Now, I don't know the name, but I think he might be one of the people out of Academy. And Kitty Swink. Kitty Swink. She's
That's
always
Armin's wife, isn't it? That.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-for-1 there. That's quite a full roster at the moment.
I'm not going to steering the ship away from you, James. But just quickly, this is what's been confusing. So the regular and bonus determines which autograph. I think this is very much, and I don't think this isn't as a criticism at all. I think it's a very good idea. I think this is the way that Warp 2 are very much streamlining the autograph and everything process by defining, it's not a free-for-all. You've got your guests that you've paid for that's part of your ticket. I think Warp 2, without having attended, and the feedback I've got, is kind of your all-inclusive version of a Star Trek convention. Am I right? Have I got that right? It feels like
I think it is. Once you're behind the sort of paywall, as it were, all the autographs, etc., it's all included in your ticket, so you will get an autograph. I'm not so certain what they do about photos. I think they do photos, don't they?
It's interesting because, as we learned at the Kent Comic Con, some actors will charge you to do a selfie at the table. Some won't. It's kind of up to their discretion. So I don't know how they will do that at Warp 2. I don't know how they did it at Warp 1 because I didn't go. So I kind of feel like we should go just to do a good, honest review of it. If only they'd chuck us some tickets. Especially as you won't be in the dentist chair.
Yes, I'm having my T3 built. Yes. So, let us know in the comments if you're going to Warp 2. So, as we've said, we've heard polarizing reviews. Some people big
Very
fans,
mixed.
less so.
There's been nothing in between, which is what intrigues me. You know, there's been nothing in between. People either hated it or loved it. So
Yes. So that is Warp 2. That is RikerCon. That's LFCC taken care of.
what do I know about RikerCon? Are we doing RikerCon again?
Well, we've spoken about we floated the idea of a RikerCon because there's no LFCC this year.
Right.
And even if it weren't a full-blown let's all get together in a venue with the set there type thing, we could just say we'll be in London and we'll all go to this pub and meet up.
Okay, yeah. And we'll have blackjack and hookers.
Yes, and we can go to
Naturally.
the Science Museum or the John Soane Museum or maybe on the London Eye, I don't know.
The Griffin. Yeah, we'll...
We could come up with an activity, something fun to do. Oh, we tried it before, actually. We were going to go to the Imperial War Museum, weren't we?
Oh, I do love a war museum.
And we based that around Gary, because, of course, Gary was less mobile then. And we thought, well, we could get the train to Waterloo, and then we only have to go around the corner to the IWM. And then we found a pub right next to the War Museum, so we could go there both before and after.
We've actually found, though, that having Gary with us being less mobile is a bonus because it gets us to the front of a lot of queues. And it actually works out rather well. So even when Gary is fully healed, he might have to hang on to a few of his mobility aids to fulfill his role.
I didn't think of this. Yesterday, I took a wheelchair to the tip.
Oh, how careless of you.
By the way, it was Margate tip. I'm going to mark it 3 stars out of 5 for service on the day. It was a lovely sunny day at the tip. Ideal tipping conditions. My parking spot was suboptimal, but overall I enjoyed the experience. Oh, and I took my son with me. He enjoyed it as well. Now, being 5, he's not allowed to get out of the car, but he did enjoy sitting in there while I did the tipping. Then I could give her an ice cream.
When he disposed of the wheelchair, did you run it up a ramp and go?
I mean, I've missed out on the opportunity for so many hijinks with that, haven't I? even as I was wheeling it to the skip, I was thinking, gosh, I could have cannibalized this to make the new trailer for the shuttlecraft that I've been
Did
planning.
you think to yourself, if only I had a mannequin to dispose of at the same time?
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
no.
I've got so many bad jokes I just can't make even on this show.
Now, don't forget, Del, we have previously had Tip Advisor. We do have a sting for it somewhere. I don't know if we ever actually did the segment originally. So, Colin and I discussed before you came on, Richard, what we've been doing this week. What have you been up to?
Oh God, it's been a mad week for me. I've been focusing really hard on tightening the completion. Well, I think I've sent you the final draft of my book, the latest Rikers Beard novella, which is finished now. There's a couple of bits I kind of just want to tweak, but it won't affect the main book. I've had a gig at the Royal Temple Yacht Club, which went exceedingly well. That's really good. And yeah, mostly today, as you might tell by my red head, I've been out getting the garden ready for summer and painting my garden furniture and preparing my barbecue for the forthcoming season. That's what I've been doing. Painting my garden furniture gets harder and harder every year. I used, my paint gun I lent you. I even used that, and even that was hard work. Now, so luckily my son's quite capable, so he's been helping me very well. That's what I've been doing.
Well, I now have a paint gun of my own, so if you want to borrow that, you could go double-handed.
It's very good for doing the undercarriage of things like a picnic table and garden furniture, because you kind of want the brush finish on the top, but the undercarriage you always neglect because you can't be arsed. It just needs some paint on it, so it's really quick for doing the undercarriage. That's your top garden furniture painting advice from my good beard.
Well, speaking of undercarriages of tables, I was at my late father's house this afternoon trying to get it cleared before it gets sold, and he has this massive oak dining table that has seen better days, which plainly had to have been assembled in the room to get in to the house. And I've been trying to dismantle it, and I spent a full hour trying to dismantle it today, and I found more and more screws. And the difficulty is, all I need to do is get the legs off. But to get the legs off, to get to the screws that are holding them on, I have to remove about 1 million other components. I keep taking more and more
like the right beard
what's holding it together.
Yeah. Yes, not everything was built when IKEA came into business, unfortunately.
Oh, it's a lovely piece of furniture, and potentially I might even keep it for when I move house myself. But at the moment, it's looking increasingly like I may have to take an axe to it.
Yeah, I've taken the chainsaw to many bits of furniture I've wanted rid of. It's good, bloody good fun taking a chainsaw to something. When you know you don't want to keep it, you're just getting rid of it. That's great. It's good. Wear goggles, though. Yeah, safety goggles.
Safety first.
Yes, chainsaws dangerous.
Someone in the comments is trying to put us back on track here. Yes, I heard.
Oh, Lee, you reminded us while we're here.
There is a there's a trailer. Let me find the trailer.
There's a trailer, but I'm not trying to be negative. What do you think of the release date? Like July 23rd?
Bit random, isn't it?
Like middle of the summer? What? Why are they going for the fall? The Americans call it. Why are you going for the autumn when people are back indoors? I don't understand. That's a really weird.
Americans make strange decisions, don't they? And let's say they're more
normally based around the fall, or as they call autumn, when people go back indoors and watch TV again.
Why do they call it the fall? Why do they get these things wrong?
Because shit falls from trees.
Yeah, it's when the leaves
more
fall.
decadent.
Okay, so why do they not call spring grow or
Or
shoot?
boing. Yeah.
I mean, Americans like shooting, don't they? So
I'm sorry, they've got that one right. It's quite eloquent. I think it's quite nice. But yeah, that's a really weird release date, though.
I've got a gun here. Here's a nice gun. It's a bolt action one. That lovely.
Oh, is that your nod to our American audience?
We were just talking about shooting.
But yeah, 23rd of July. That's when they used to release programs they thought weren't going to do very well.
Well, I have the trailer available if we want to show that. Should we?
Oh, I haven't seen it, so I'd like to see it.
No, I've not actually. Here we go. Just loading it up. That one. There we go. Here we are.
I have ever been known to seek adventure and to investigate where wiser men were left alone. Space is limitless in its beauty and in its terror. You can do everything right, and sometimes things still don't work out the way we'd hoped.
Any of these missions could be lost.
Let's boldly go. Make sure there's heat and oxygen waiting for me.
I will do my best.
Question.
Yes! Get in there. Straight away, dinosaur. Brilliant.
Why is there a
Definitely
dinosaur?
2 Kirks. Definitely 2
What do you mean,
Kirks.
why is there a dinosaur? Everything's better with a dinosaur. Do you not
Everything's
remember
better
our intro?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Better dinosaur, definitely 2 Kirks. Calling it now. 2 Kirks. 100%.
So there's going to be a double Kirk storyline even before.
An evil Kirk. Without a doubt, an evil Kirk. Yep.
Oh. How does the same shit happen to the same guy twice?
Oh, we're definitely having Mirror Kirk. That's happening. That I'm absolutely
But
no.
I've got another gun. I like this one.
This one he uses to light his cigars. Oh, wow! What a brilliant! I'm a little bit disappointed there weren't a few feathers on the T-Rex, but yeah, everything's better than dinosaur. Marvelous.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Everything's better with a dinosaur in it. So it looks terribly exciting, and we get to see it fairly soon.
Yeah, just a weird release date.
It is. It is.
Better than Academy, anyway.
Evil Jim Carrey. Presume now you're referring to Paul Wesley.
Well, Jim Carrey's a big Trek fan. Actually, he's expressed like Tarantino. He's like, I want to get involved, but
Yeah.
he's waiting for the call. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'm excited. Excited for some Star Trek.
It's not choose your choose, Alan.
Not choose your choose, Alan. Not choose your choose. But thank you for the nod and your memory. Paul, do you remember that? Do you remember back when we used to fill the void with stupid shows that no one liked, like Name That Door?
Stampity Stamp.
How high are you? Did you see that? The revisited how high are you that I sent you, James?
Yes.
Gosh, the fun we used to have. Oh, features.
So I assume those were the original musicians, and that they made the piece that we use for "How High Are You" in the early '90s, and they were recreating it using.
They recreated it, and with their now grey hair and less hair. I thought they did a very good job.
I think that calls for us to play the "How High Are You" jingle, just so we can all enjoy it.
Okay. Well, let's see if
Let's play a round of "How High." I'll find someone quickly, and while you do the sting.
okay.
There's so many stings that we used to have that are classic.
I know. I'm trying to find the "How High Are You" one. I can't. So I'm desperately searching for it.
Right.
But there are so many good ones. That's the problem.
You kind of get distracted.
I might have to play one just to keep us going.
Yeah, do.
It might get us into trouble. Because some of them are borderline offensive. Like James's junk. I mean, that...
I'm going to ask you a question, and there is a right and a wrong answer. It's quite a simple question, really. Star Trek or Star Wars? Sorry, say that again.
That is definitely my favourite. That is definitely my favourite.
The thing is, if you watch that, that dinosaur, it's actually, I'm convinced it's the same one in the trailer.
Yeah,
it's the same pose, it's the same roar, the same everything.
Yeah, they literally stole it from our show.
They have. How rude.
I can't find the "How High Are You" one. I don't think it's there. There's so many words from our sponsors. I can't even begin to start playing them. Do we want a word from our sponsor?
Yes, I think we probably do need to hear from our sponsor. It's what pays for this show to continue broadcasting.
Well, it's the summer. We've been getting our gardens ready for the summer, so why not?
Beneres, nekopfeto, tipo magico, te garden gizmo. Vote di aken di funzioni moronico. Te facilos action pumpo. Zo, ne shopping, mia coro, te garden gizmo.
Oh, garden gizmo.
So go and get your garden gizmos now. It'll help the channel. God, there's so much crap on here, but no, I can't find the how high are you thing.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's Airlock 1. Do you remember Airlock 101?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Do you remember the Malon Freighter, the Star Trek Voyager? One we used to push. There's that. Oh, let's do that.
Oh, I found you. I found you. How high are you, Richard? I found it.
Oh, do it. Do it.
Oh, roll VT.
I can understand why you may have scrolled past it accidentally, because you've simply named it as HHAY. So,
so this week in feet and inches in the comments, please let us know how tall is Carl in feet and inches only.
I've got one here. Armin Shimmerman. I've looked him up. Armin Shimmerman.
okay.
Armin Shimmerman in feet and inches.
He's going to be in Heathrow in a week or so's time.
Well, our friend of the show, Darren Jameson, might know.
Yes, he might frisk him.
Yes, so might whip out his tape.
Armin
Shimmerman in feet and inches, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Get them in. Get them in your comment. Come on.
Everyone's short compared to you, Alan. 5'10.5". No.
For Armin Shimmerman.
I've never met Armin Shimmerman face to face or any other way, but I did witness him both in Star Trek and on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I'm going for probably 5'4".
All right, so we've got guesses ranging from 3'11 to 5'5", 5'5", 5'6", 5'5", 5'10.5". The correct answer is, and we do have a winner, Amanda. Yes, he is 5 foot and 6 inches.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there we are.
Iranu.
I'm going to play this sting anyway, just because I like it. We've not played it in a while, and it's just some of my best work, and I miss it.
The pursuit of perfection begins with a dream. Irresistible desire. You demanded. You waited. They delivered. Something to exceed the expectation of millions. You wanted more. Malon Cloak Activate Edition. and more. The Gold Edition. It fills me with joy every time I see that, and not just because of the music at the end, but every time I see it, I think they did release that as a ship that you could buy. And not only that, but I bought it.
As did I.
Incredible. But did you spray paint yours gold? I mean,
Oh, I like mine exactly the way it came. I want mine to be show accurate.
turd coloured. It does. I mean, basically, they said, look, we need a ship for these Malons. Can you make it look like a really difficult to pass turd? That's what we. That's the look we're going for.
But here's the fun thing. So the Malon freighter appears to be 3 balls with a sort of deck holding them together above it. I've had a look at the Malon battle cruiser in the style of Trek yards, and it has 4 balls in a row under a deck. No, it gets better. It then has a second row of another 4 balls underneath the first 4 balls. It's an
Oh my God. Wow. That's been on the royals. Astonishing.
What would one need with so many balls?
Which reminds me, I had a baller Subway sandwich for lunch today. It was lovely. I had 4 meatballs. The Malon freighter. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Carl, do you have the link for the book by Liz Kloskowski?
Yes, I believe so. Let me. Here we are. Let's share my screen.
Hopefully she'll forgive me for my attempt at pronouncing Kloskowski. But yes, this is the announcement that Liz Kloskowski, who was principally tasked with set design and the like on Picard Season 3, has written a book essentially telling us how they rebuilt the Enterprise D bridge. So if you want to build your own Enterprise D bridge like I did, but not have to put in all the hard work to find out all the designs and pull them together online yourself, Liz has written a book so you can do it all. There you go.
Nice.
Overtake us.
Yeah, it looks. Oh, that's the sort of book I'd like to own. Lovely.
Yeah, I think that's on my Christmas list.
Yeah, it'd be a good read.
Yeah, so looks like an interesting piece of work. Gosh, I'd love to speak to the people who built it.
Sorry, just and this is not being mean to you at all, Ian, because I love you, but don't you love it when people come to the party late? Well, we'll have. Not sure about you.
Do you want to see it again? It's got a dinosaur and everything.
Oh my!
Why I oughta.
Moving on to other features, Carl, do you have the video clip that I sent you earlier?
Maybe.
All right. Do you want to do the wish sting, and then we can view the clip?
In the meantime, we'll have a quick word from our sponsor.
Another sponsor.
Let's do a. We haven't done a word from this sponsor in a while, so.
Oh, what was that?
Boy, boy. Are we there, Carl? Or do you need another word
The
from
robot one, James.
It is the robot one. Yes, we need the
I'm
wish
there.
sting.
I'm ready. Somebody play the wish sting.
I don't have the access to play the stings. Which Now, this week's clip is based on the fact that our friend Dr. Emma, lovely Dr. Emma, posted a link about a Star Wars clip with General Grievous. And General Grievous is a android robot thing in Star Wars who wields not one, not two, not three, but 4 lightsabers.
Star Wars. This is what we used to watch when we were children.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one.
But also in Star Wars, they have robots called destroyers that sort of look like a big wheel that rolls into scene, and then legs pop out and guns pop out and stuff. And I sent Emma a clip of some mechanics who were using a tire to pretend to be these destroyer robots. But then I did some more research, and I found this. Roll VT.
Doesn't seem to be any sound.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll just enjoy the visuals. And I did some research, and it turns out that there is at least a grain of truth to this.
So
I made these circular robots that they're using for police work.
Yeah, I'm just watching this. I just would like to chime in that have you seen the videos going around about the Japanese automated delivery trucks that are killing people? These are the Chinese self-driving K trucks that are literally driving into trees and people and gardens and cement and just killing everyone.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting it's a good idea. I'm just saying that this stuff has arrived.
Yeah, I mean, it's what would you do? We see lots of clips here. I see of it going down the stairs. But if you were a criminal, what would happen if you ran up the stairs?
Well, you've devised the defense against the Daleks there, haven't you?
It would seem to be, wouldn't it? I would like to think it's got some sort of catapult or trebuchet system built into it, whereby it could fling itself up the stairs by deploying a spring-loaded trebuchet, and it would just go and just kind of, up itself. But it can swim.
It swims.
Okay. Well, you couldn't escape in water. I mean that doesn't look big enough to pose much threat. Let's be honest.
I mean, I don't know how realistic any of these videos are. I only did a brief bit of research.
Well, I have to be honest with you, James. You do post a lot of AI shit, so AI shit. So it's difficult to tell. But certainly, on the basis of what we're seeing here, I'm not concerned this is going to replace our about to say brilliant police force. Can't they? Can I?
I mean, how does it eat the donuts?
How does it say to you, would you like a blanket and some cocoa whilst I don't try and find the criminal? Yeah.
And does it say, hello, hello, hello? What's been going on here then?
Now, I can't catch the criminal, but I can offer you some emotional support. I mean, that's what it's going to do? Yeah.
Well, the future is here.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Yes, again, going up the stairs would seem to be its biggest problem.
Yeah.
Remember the Zeroids from Terrorhawks? They managed to get upstairs, didn't they? They were brilliant.
They bounced, yes.
Boing.
Yeah, they would bounce upstairs. They had inbuilt kind of trebuchet systems.
It seemed unfair to me that the baddies, they instead of being round, they were cubes. I'm not sure how the cubes were supposed to move. They didn't have wheels or legs or anything.
I think their job was to look disappointed.
Oh yes, and Sergeant Major Zero, of course, was voiced by the wonderful Windsor Davies, or the late Windsor Davies, we should say now. But check out his work in It Ain't Half Hot Mum. It's some of the finest television ever produced.
You have to remember it was broadcast in a different era.
And of course was Never the Twain with the late great Donald Sinden.
you remember the episode when they're on the train in India? They took it in turns sitting on the giant ice cube. That's the funniest television you'll ever see. Insane. Well, you should have a go. You're a sergeant. I don't think I should, sir. He's just a sergeant, sir. Not officer like you, sir. No, have a go. By all means, have a go. Woo!
Of course, Windsor Davis and Don Estelle did release a wonderful single, "Whispering Grass." Which, if we run out of things to talk about, we could always play. But I think we've probably covered enough already for one show. I don't think we could push anybody any further.
Well, we are past time, and we've successfully talked a lot about Star Trek.
Oh, there was one other thing that I briefly wanted to mention, and that was about the auction. So the Star Trek SFA auction concluded on Friday, I believe. And I did find one clip briefly online of someone who'd been to collect their winnings. Do we have that clip, Carl?
They did manage to sell some stuff then.
It was basically the reason I found this clip was to show that you could see the warehouse where all this stuff they were flogging off was, and it tells you very much that they have no intention of bringing Starfleet Academy back because they have sold off everything.
Oh, right.
I mean, if you can't find it, don't worry too much. But yeah, someone would just post online saying, "Look, we've hired a van," and then they show them going into the warehouse to pick up.
They managed to sell all of it then.
Well, they flogged off, I think, 700 separate lots. Not much from the bridge of the Athena was sold, so it's wondering if that might be served for something else, or maybe just for an experience.
Well, they are just rumours, but I've heard that they are actually keeping a lot of it. That they are continuing with Star Trek production. They're just cutting a lot of ties and moving it all to Canada, and a lot of the sets going to be kept intact. But we'll see. They're just completely cutting ties with all this shit we've had the last 10 years.
The Kurtzman era.
Yeah, in short, yeah. Yeah, apparently they're just going to erase him from ever having anything to do with Star Trek. Which is their prerogative, whether it's right or wrong. That's what the studio's new owners would like to do. They think it would be best for business, and unfortunately, that is what pays the bills. You have to actually produce something that people want to watch.
Well, Vin Smith has just said, I can get my cursor over to the comments. There we are. They have sold everything because Paramount was being acquired and items in hand would hurt them.
Yeah, it's just rumours I've heard that the new owners of Paramount have said, and it's not just Star Trek; it's happened with Disney as well. Look, the last 10 years have been an utter disaster. You've just been losing money hand over fist. We need to hit the reset button. There's no if or but about it. If you want to keep the franchise going, we have to hit the reset button. So they're moving the production somewhere else. They are keeping, I think, the mainframes of the sets, and that's it. Everything else is gone. Everyone involved, I think even the guy who, put the gaffer tape down on the cables on the sound has been removed from the project. That's how serious they're taking this. So it's whether you agree with it or not, whether you liked the Kurtzman or not, sadly, that money talks, and it's money what keeps these shows going. And if the shows aren't making money, then they will get struck off. So that's what's happening here.
Well, there you go. And on that bombshell, it's time for us to say goodnight.
Don't tell me again.
Good night, everybody. Don't have nightmares.